right, we're going to learn a little bit today. In this is an extended part of the business segment of the Paul Howard Show. Right now, I got this book, MBA. This is MBA, everything you need to know to master business in one book. I got this from Amazon.com. It's an MBA in a book, as you can see there. It's pretty nice, very nice book. It has a lot of information. So, it's me, you know, I love the business of marketing. I love the business of advertising and trying to get customers in. So what is marketing? Marketing in business is not just adverts and sales techniques. It can also include other things such as research, brand strategy, and elements of product development. This is because it is not a good business strategy to make and sell products that people don't want. We're going to get into that later on, especially in the video game section of the Paul Howard Show. And it is hard to advertise a product that no one wants to buy. No one wants to buy. So how customers perceive value. Perceived value is the value that people believe they will receive from a product. This is the reason why some people will pay more for some products. So if your product is valuable, they don't care about the price. They don't care about the price. All they see is the value, and they're willing to pay top dollar for your product, for your services. Things that can affect our perception of the value of something can include brand name, quality of packaging, the advertising materials, the benefit of the product, peer pressure if friends like the product, competing products. The perceived value of a product is largely influenced by the practical benefits it confers. This is the value we get from using the product. An iconic brand such as Coca-Cola still need to keep reviewing its marketing mix. So, saying business is a 24-hour job. Marketing is a 24-hour job. You always have to try to get ahead of the curve. You always have to reinvent your brand. You always have to reinvent yourself. Just like musicians do. They have to reinvent themselves to keep themselves relevant, to keep themselves to have longevity in their field. So a lot of businesses that don't evolve usually go away. So always be reviewing your brand. Okay, always take a step back and see how things are going. Take a look at the numbers. Take a look at the analytics. How do we do last quarter? How do we do this past year? How have we been doing the past few years? What do we want to accomplish moving forward as far as business is concerned? You know, I'm running my own business with my books. I'm running my own business with this channel. You know, I want to reach everyone. That's why I talk about the many subjects I talk about, because I like to talk about so many things. Some people may think, hey, why don't you just talk about this? Why don't you just talk about that? Me, I like to talk about everything. So I'm going to be me. I'm selling me. I am the brand. I'm the brand. That's how I'm going to approach this. Business has to keep, renewing themselves, keep reviving the business, keep up with the marketing strategies, how things are going. What's the pulse of the world? You know, do I want to put out this commercial and it may offend some people, or people may just look at it like, what are you doing? You didn't have somebody in the office to tell you, don't put that out. We're going to get into that. We're going to get into that later on in this episode. But trust me, it's the lesson to be learned here when it comes to things of that nature. Yes, you want to renew your brand, but you want to make sure your product and your service is something that somebody wants, and give them what they want. Don't try to give somebody what they didn't ask for. That's like me going to a toddler. Here, take this broccoli. But this is a candy store. Take this broccoli. I don't want to buy it then. It's businesses overcomplicate things sometimes, and they try to go way over the top. You don't have to do that. Me, I stick to what I know, and I stick to myself. And as long as I'm myself, people will see that I'm authentic and real. Businesses have to do that also. Another term I want to give to you guys is promotion. Promotion is the advertising or marketing activity that aims to reach the target market. For example, this could be billboards, email newsletters, PR campaigns on social media, or trade shows. Promotion is part of the 4Ps model. 4Ps model include product, price, place, and promotion. All right. Let's talk about situation analysis. A situation analysis involves examining the activities of competitors, trends, and other aspects of the marketplace. It usually aims to help assess these specific areas, define the target market and target audience, identifying new targets and new audiences that aren't currently being targeted by competitors, understanding competitors' weaknesses and strengths, which can then help determine the best approach to access the target market. Spot opportunities and threats to the product you are selling. This helps to mitigate challenges and avoid potential obstacles along the way to successfully selling your product to customers. You want to see more? You want to learn more of this? This is a book I got from Amazon.com. I'm not advertising. I'm just letting you know that if you want to learn these terms, you can go get this book right off of Amazon.com and they'll deliver it to your house. And you can learn so much from this book that will help your business thrive. Same thing with mine. So like I said, I'm running a business right now. This is part of my business. This is part of the brand of Paul Howell. I am the brand. Now, when I said spot opportunities and threats to the product you are selling, we're going to talk about that right now. So, Pepsi and Burger King, these are a lot of people's favorite companies, a lot of people's favorite products. They have, a lot of people have been loyal to these companies and things of that nature. From a marketing standpoint, they did some great things, but they did some really bad things, in my opinion. And it was so bad that these companies, Pepsi and Burger King, put out a couple commercials that they eventually took down because they didn't read the pulse of the world, and somebody just thought, oh man, it'd be cool. They needed someone like me to step in and tell them, don't put that out. Don't put that out. It's not, it is not, it will not be received with positive impact. Trust me, do not put that out. Start over, do a different commercial. Just show the people what they want. Don't try too hard. So we're gonna start with Burger King. I'm sorry. So Burger King, they wanted to promote their chicken wraps. Their crispy chicken wraps. Okay, well, I think if we go with let's get a musician and try to make the commercial, put a jingle in there. Jingles are great. Jingles are great, especially if people can keep singing along with it. And if it's catchy, people will sing along with it, and then they'll think about whatever product put that jingle out. So Burger King decided to grab Mary J. Blige. And the commercial already started off awkward because they, the workers are in there, they're talking to customers, and they mentioned chicken wraps. She's standing on top of this table. What'd you say about chicken wraps or something like that? And, she's up there with a microphone. It's like, okay, go ahead. And the manager guy tells Mary J. Blige, go ahead and sing, right? The first lyrics to come out of her mouth, crispy chicken. Stop right there. I would have told him, stop right there. Listen, the optics of it doesn't look great. Let's be very honest. I'm gonna be very honest. Some people may take this the wrong way. I'm a black person. I understand jokes and things of that nature. I don't get mad over jokes, but it's like, people joke about black people all the time saying, oh, all we eat is fried chicken, crispy chicken, and things of that nature. So the first words come out of her mouth is crispy chicken, and she's a prominent black singer, black R&B singer. And then as she's singing along, you got the workers and the manager dancing in the background. And I knew immediately, way before I started studying marketing and things of that nature, I was like, no, no, no. Turn it off. Turn it off. Take it off. It's not working. I'm laughing. I'm not entertained. I'm laughing at you, Burger King, for doing that. And that's what a lot of people did. And they eventually took it down. So that's what, understand what you're putting out, but have someone to come check out the commercial who's a fair person. They see things straight through. Someone that's not too far politically or nothing like that. Someone who's just strictly business, that you pay them for these services, and they look it over and they say, they give you the assessment. They let you know, okay, it may be like this, so be mindful that you may get this reaction, or you need to put that out right now. That is a great ad. That's a great commercial. With Burger King, I would have told, they would have brought me to the office. I would have told them no. And I would explain to them exactly why to not put them out, just like I just explained to you just now. Now, Pepsi. Let's talk about Pepsi. And I think, a lot of people remember, last decade, probably like 9 years ago, somewhere around that time, 8 years ago. And you, the viewer, know exactly which commercial I'm about to talk about. You remember the Pepsi commercial where it started off, all these people, it seemed like they were in the protesting something. They were protesting something. It was during that climate where it was a lot going on in the country where people were protesting, et cetera, et cetera. I'm not going to get into that because we don't talk that. We don't talk politics. We talk about business perspective. So they hire someone who, in my opinion, will never be out there protesting anything. Right? The way they did it, it was just so out of touch. Pepsi was tone deaf. They hired Kendall Jenner, who's part of the $1 billion family, the Kardashians, to be with the people protesting. You got police on one side, you got the people on the other side. So there is obviously tension with most protests, when people protest. She comes up, I have a Pepsi. I'm going to give the cop a Pepsi. He opens it up. Everybody starts cheering after he starts drinking. I'm like, come on, man. Come on, man. I was like, this is clown stuff, Pepsi. I would have told him, put that back. Do not put that out. They didn't have somebody to tell them don't put it out. They put it out and they eventually took the commercial down. The internet, social media dragged that commercial through the mud. Like, you really think, like, I get it. You want to try to, connect with people. We're not thinking about Pepsi when people are protesting. They're thinking about other stuff that they want to change. And then when you see some rich person, because when people are protesting, most people, they're not rich. Oh, so you just give them a Pepsi and everything is going to be okay, right? Everybody's cheering. You got the guy doing the dance, some urban dance. What? Pepsi. Don't ever do that again. Matter of fact, I'm going to listen for all businesses, because I'm a regular person, and I'm going to be at the forefront giving out consulting advice to companies. So I'm going to put my email in the description of this video, so where you can contact me for business inquiries for a fee. I come to your company, or we could do a Zoom call, and I'm going to put my email in there. It's paulhowell808@gmail.com. It will be in the description. I will be your no man. I will tell you no. Do not put that out. They're going to laugh at you. They're going to laugh at you. Don't do it. You know, Walmart recently had an ad campaign with the rapper Busta Rhymes, and they were rapping about, you know, get your Christmas gifts on sale and things of that nature. And in my opinion, that was tastefully done. It was done well. You know, some people may like it, some people don't. But with the Pepsi commercial and the Burger King commercial, a lot of people didn't like it. You know, not every marketing campaign is going to go way over well with everyone. No marketing campaign is going to go over well with everyone. But if you're in the middle, okay, you know, but don't be the one to get negative reactions, mostly negative reactions. You know? So that is me being your consultant for what you better not do. What you better not do. Now the next segment, I'm gonna get into how I help a company advertise and market a Cherry Boy event that happened this past Christmas holiday. So let's get to it.